My name is Michael Hunter and I'm a chef and restaurant owner from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. We've got a whole meat-sized wild hog, a wild boar back leg, and a back leg from a deer. It is tender, it is beautiful. So good. My name is Michael Hunter and I'm a chef and restaurant owner from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And it's my first time in Texas. We're in West Texas and we are going on a whitetail and hog hunt. Boom. All right, so we decided we're gonna have a little impromptu wild game dinner. I shot a real nice wild boar piglet this evening, which you can see here. We've stuck it in some brine, so that's just, there's a saltwater brine, a little bit of sugar and some nitrates in there. We got a wild boar ham that we're brining and going to smoke whole as well, and a whole venison ham that we are going to smoke whole tomorrow as well. So stay tuned. It'll be really fun dinner, and yeah, hopefully it's enough to feed everybody. All right, we've got a whole meat-sized wild hog. I've got a wild boar back leg, and I've got a back leg from a deer. And we're just gonna season these up. I had them brining overnight. I've got a couple different barbecue rub blends, spice blends, and we're gonna season them up and then take them out. I got a smoker kind of preheating, and we're gonna smoke these all afternoon. I've got some brine too that I'm gonna inject, I think, into these two. This hog is really small and should be super tender. I don't think it'll benefit from the injection because it's also small. It should have absorbed a lot of the brine from last night. So. This is a Hollywood blend by the Bearded Butcher. This is a little thick, so I think an overnight brine may not have gotten into it. So this one is a butter blend. And this one is black. And it's kind of darker, it's got a nice sweetness to it. It's got a little coffee in it. It has like a molasses kind of a taste, kind of rich and dark. I wanted to inject it because I soaked these two, well, all three overnight in brine, but the meat on this is a lot thinner. It's such a small animal, where these two legs, I would have liked to have brined them for like 3 to 5 days, just because they're so thick. Because the salt is essentially going to kind of break it down and make it a little more moist after it's cooked. So I think the brine injection will kind of just help with that when it's cooking. All right, let's get these in the smoker. I'm hoping they're ready for dinner tonight. So it's about 1 o'clock. So, I'm hoping in 7 hours. It's a little tight, but we will see. Now we wait. We got to watch the fire. Hopefully shutting that door will calm that flame a bit. I'll do this too, snuff it out. Because when we opened that door, all the oxygen just hit that fire. Flame started really flaming up there, and I just don't want it to burn any meat as it's going next to it. bad boy out. 146. All right. Yeah, baby. So to keep this extra moist, I'm just gonna put some beer in the bottom. And I'm gonna cover the top with tin foil. And then we're just gonna put it right back in the smoker. So you just wanna crimp all the edges, make sure it's a tight seal, so it kind of steams itself. And you can take butcher paper and wrap the whole thing with butcher paper and seal it all in. It's the same thing. Make me an honorary Texan for that one. Okay, so we took the back legs off the board just because they're a little thicker and they're going to take maybe another half an hour or an hour. This part is a lot thinner, so we're going to take this up to the processing house and just surprise everybody with a little snack. So this is the loin. I'm gonna keep cutting up some of this shoulder meat, and then I'll probably put these ribs back in with the legs just to finish them. Okay, it's been about 5 hours. The whole hog was done. The wild boar hog leg is done. I'm pulling it out about 140 internal temp, 145. So it's still kind of medium well, but it's still tender because of the brine last night. I'm keeping the deer leg in because I want to shred it. So that's going to take hours and hours and hours. We want that internal temp to be about 210 degrees. But I was told that this wild boar was too big and was going to taste bad. And I've already snuck a little piece off the end, and it is absolutely delicious. So let's take a look. So boars typically are a bit, stinkier. They got more testosterone. I didn't think this was too big. I didn't think it was, too old of a boar. And it didn't have any smell, but the guys in the shed were telling me that, this was too big. So that's what we got. A whole ham. We brined it overnight and hit it with the barbecue rub. And carve another little piece off the end here. It is tender, it is beautiful. So good. Doesn't taste gamey, not funky, not, stinky at all. Just amazing. All right, Greg, tell me what you think.
So, Mr. LC said it wasn't
going to taste good. It says it was going to be terrible.
super tender first thing, not tough at all. Man, all you did was put a dry rub on it.
Yeah. Brined it overnight.
Oh, brined it overnight.
Brined it overnight.
Did we inject this one too?
I injected it with brine. Mm-hmm. So it's just salt water, nothing crazy. We're not reinventing the wheel here. Salt, water, barbecue rub.
Amazingly tender. That's the big, it tastes great too. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
it's super tender.
Yeah, so this is not cooked enough where you can pull it, but we can slice this and just enjoy it with dinner, put it in a sandwich. You could do all kinds of stuff with this. But if you want to pull this and do shredded barbecue, you want to keep cooking that wrapped until it hits about 210 internal Fahrenheit.
And what temperature did you smoke this at?
So I had the smoker going about 225, 250 all day. And when the internal hit about 115, I wrapped this, just so it would kind of stay juicy.
Oh, absolutely amazing.
Awesome.
It was crazy how tender that is. Wow.
Right on. Awesome.
Yeah. Big boars it is.
Cool.
Good job, babe.
Thanks, man.